And we're ready now for the starting lineups, and I agree with you. The one fly in the ointment that I see here is the ability of Raimundo to back a defense down, break it down, and get to the inside. If she's successful with that, and Sutara is open inside, she's going to get a lot of easy baskets inside, and a lot of fouls will be called. So I think she's the fly in the ointment. She's the key now, the way she breaks it down, and Millard has to stop that penetration if they're going to hope to control this team. Starting lineups, I would assume they're going to be pretty much the same. For the Millard Eagles, first you have Riley Miller, number 10, just a junior, stepping out. Also you have Cobry Penny, another junior, stepping out. And she runs pretty good on that leg. I think she's going to be all right.
She's not too gimpy yet.
Then the senior, Megan Wade, and she's dealt with that injury all year long, re-injured a little bit last night again, but we'll see how she goes. Cadence Coyle, another junior coming out, and a switch now as they're starting Eliza Swallow inside, just a sophomore, but Eliza Swallow taller, and maybe they're putting her in there to handle or go up against Sutara of Wasatch Academy. So that's an interesting switch right there. That kind of matches up better.
It does, and you saw last night against Kanab with Wasatch Academy, Sutara, she was a monster inside. She got a lot of rebounds and put-back opportunities. So Swallow will have her work cut out for her.
Starting for, you got the starters? Or?
I'm watching them come out.
Okay.
Starting for Wasatch Academy's number 2, Duda Raimundo. Number 11, Courtney Condi. Number 12, Tenzin Norzum. Number 44, Sophia Jesse, and number 42, Barbara Sutara.
And they said that Tenzin Norzum would be the one that would start at least to start the ball game in place of Dunka. So we'll see how it goes now. Eliza Swallow and also Sutara will stand in at center for the tip. Both of them taller than the official, going to throw the ball up. So tall girls, and we'll see how it goes.
Maybe he feels intimidated.
The tip will come down to Megan Wade, so Millard will take first advantage on the attack right down the lane and drawing it up over Sutara. Shot's no good. Eliza Swallow gets a rebound, and then a rebound knocked away, and it'll come down to Raimundo. And she'll bring it up. Left-hand dribble. She passes it inside, but thought her player was coming down, but it goes right to Eliza Swallow. Back on the attack, and the corner to, or the wing to Riley Miller. Pre-game jitter. She misses everything except the hands of Raimundo. And so Raimundo will bring it back up with no score yet in the ball game. Going to go right back to Raimundo in the middle to Sutara. Going to fake, go down the lane left-handed, throws it up left-handed. Hampered there by Cobry Penny. No good. Rebound to Megan Wade. She'll bring it up slowly, though. No advantage in numbers. Now she'll try and go by. And this is one thing you talked about. That's a foul on number 12. And they cannot afford foul trouble of any kind because they only have 2 girls on the bench.
You're right. That's first foul going to go to Tenzin Norzum. So not even a minute in, 1 foul to Wasatch Academy.
Triggering it in will be Candace Coyle. She's coming in the corner to Cobry Penny. She's going to dribble the left hand across the middle. Goes in and challenges the big girl, misses the shot. The ball comes down to Riley Miller, knocked loose from her, and it'll come up in the hands of Courtney Condi, who will give back to Raimundo. She'll slow it down. They'll go into the half-court game. Downside to Sutara. She shoots it up and over Cobry Penny, and that's the first points of the game, and that's what they're going to have to deal with as Barbara Sutara scores first. Miller will bring it up now, looking across court, dribble down, give it back to Megan Wade, 3-pointer on the way. That's off the rim, no good, and it comes down in the hands of Sophia Jesse. This time quickly pushing the edge. Oh, what a move inside. As Raimundo was going right, jumped back left, laid it up, missed the shot. But, boy, that was quick.
A lot of athleticism. Raimundo was very athletic. She's one heck of a ball player.
Down, trying to drive the lane as Candace Coyle fouled again on Tenzin Norzum. 2 quick ones, and they'll have to go to the bench quickly, and that's Allie Ward coming off that bench, number 21 for the Wasatch Academy Lady Tigers. Triggered in and one bounds once again. Cross-court pass to Riley Miller. She'll come back outside to Megan Wade. In the corner, looking inside, but that's too much in there. Dribble down the lane as Megan Wade. The ball is lost, goes off her foot and out of bounds. So it'll be another turnover against Millard. And Millard's starting out really, really slow here.
Yeah, Wade just trying to make something happen. Got a little ahead of herself, but you're right. They've got some good open shots, but haven't been able to make anything fall yet.
They go inside once again to Sutara. She's going to try to put it down low to Jesse. It's stolen away by Cobry Penny, who will bring it up. Crossover dribble by Penny, hampered there by Condi. Back in the corner now to Coyle. She gets her own rebound, tries to go into the trees and put it up. Flat-footed, Sutara just stands there and puts her hands on top of the ball. They'll call a jump ball and give it to Millard.
Yeah, not much she could really do there. She was kind of dwarfed inside there. I mean, that's the best way you could say it. She looked up and there was nothing there but Wasatch Academy.
Wasatch Academy back on the run here. And again, this is starting out way slow in this ball game. And sometimes that happens on the loser side of things. Nice steal by Megan Wade. She's got a 2-on-1 break. Going to take it herself, lay it up, missed the layup. And the rebound now will come to Cobry Penny. And she'll try and take it across the formation. In the corner now to Megan Wade. Go back up top to Cobry Penny once again. Cobry Penny's going to try the three. That's off the back of the iron. Sutara with the rebound. She's tied up by, again, Cadence Coyle. She's not afraid of it. She's getting right down in there, even though she's given up a lot of height. She ties up Sutara.
David and Goliath situation in there, but she, like you said, she's showing no fear. She's right in the mix of everything.
Battling out. They're going to try and come inside to Cobry Penny. They'll go way outside to Riley Miller. She's open for a three. She'll try the three. Boom! That'll get him off the snide as Riley Miller breaks the, gets the lid off the basket there with a three-pointer.
Beautiful shot, nothing but net. She gets hot, and it's going to be, it'll be great for Millard.
That's Flowell Electric three-pointer, the first of the game. That one by Riley Miller, and a nice job there. 3-2 the score now with 4:38 left here in the first quarter of a slow-starting ball game. Raimundo's going to go in the corner to Condi. Condi will come back out to Sutara. Sutara dribbles the lane, throws it up right-handed, no good. Gets her own rebound, and she'll be fouled from behind by Eliza Swallow, I believe.
You believe correctly, and it's first team foul for Millard, and you don't want to get Eliza Swallow in trouble as well because she can match the size of Sutara underneath.
Yeah. Right now, Sutara using a little bit of speed to go past and get through, though. She makes the first free throw, and again, these would be Millard County Credit Union free throws. We appreciate Millard County Credit Union. And Sutara now with all three of the points there for the Tigers. She gets her own rebound on the missed second shot, turns back into the lane, puts it up off the glass. That's no good. Gets another rebound, knocked away. Megan Wade with it going down. She's got a 3-on-1 break. Going to take it herself. Now she gives off to Cadence Coyle on the underneath, and Cadence Coyle will lay it in. Good teamwork there.
Great job. Great hustle play just made by Megan Wade.
And that's really where they're going to have to break this thing open. If they stay in this half-court offense and half-court game, they need to get out and run and break this thing open. Cross-court pass, high-low pass, goes through the hands of Jesse and out of bounds. They're going to they've moved Sutara to the high post now, and she's using a bit of a bounce dribble to get through. That time she tried to cross to the low post and went right through the hands of Jesse.
When she does that, she doesn't necessarily get her feet set that well for the shot either. She's kind of taking a running jumper. Hasn't been able to really execute it that well.
They'll go inside to Swallow. Swallow turns on Sutara. It's blocked away by Sutara, and it'll be out of bounds in favor of Wasatch Academy.
Credit Riley Miller there with a quick, trying to get the steal. They knocks it out of bounds, but she does a good job defensively.
5-3 for the Millard Eagles. Sutara in the middle. She turns to the middle, going to kick it back outside to Raimundo. Way outside, and she hits it. That's well beyond an NBA range right there by Raimundo. So she'll take the lid off the three-point shot there. And it's the two girls we talked about, all 6 of the points for Wasatch Academy. Quickly out of the corner, Riley Miller's throw it. A tie-up between Eliza Swallow and Sutara. It'll be a jump ball going over to Wasatch Academy.
Any time somebody's going to take a shot from that range, you're going to let them do it. I mean, that's.
Oh, yeah.
They're not going to make it, but she definitely channeled her inner Jordan and made that. That was nothing but net.
They switch it up now. They're going to go with Raimundo at the high post and Sutara at the low, and they brought Condi outside. Raimundo with it at that high post position. Running jump hook. No good. Cadence Coyle comes down with a steal by Raimundo. Going to go down inside to Sutara, knocked away by Megan Wade. So a bit of a change in strategy here. And, really, with Raimundo, with her speed and quickness, you get her the ball at the high post and let her wheel and deal. She could cause some real problems in there.
She could. She could score. She could draw fouls. I mean, it's pretty good coaching strategy by the Wasatch Academy coach.
They're going to come inside, try to go to Sutara off the inbound pass, knocked away by Megan Wade. Excuse me, that is Cadence Coyle, and who's having a really good game thus far. or at this point in time, would be a candidate for the Fillmore City Player of the Game at this point.
Heck yes, a lot of intensity. She's all over the place, offensively and defensively.
Now they're going to move Maimundo back out to the point. She'll come across to Condi. Way outside. I don't think she'll shoot from there. That should have been a double dribble, and it is. Caught the ball, had to dribble it to gain control, then stood there and then dribbled again. That's a double dribble. At least it used to be. And at least in that call right there, it was again.
Looks like it still is, Dennis.
Well, it was that time. Millard back on the attack, and again, kind of a slow attack. They need to spin it up. They go underneath to Eliza Swallow, and she goes up over the top of Sitara, and that's why they started her.
She did a good job. She just muscled her way in there, calmly went up strong to get the bucket. Good job there by Swallow.
They're going to go with Jesse at the high post this time. They throw it inside to Sitara, and she is swarmed. 3 Millard Eagles, Riley Miller, Cadence Coyle, and Eliza Swallow, and they get the tie-up. It'll be a jump ball and go over to the Millard Eagles on the exchange.
That was great defense. She hesitated just long enough, and it was like you said, she was swarmed, she was attacked, caused a turnover.
Looked like a bunch of bees on a little bit of honey, huh? It'll be Millard ball, and they're ahead right now with 2 minutes left to go. They're up by 7-6. Cobry Penny dribbles into traffic. She's in trouble there. Going to give off to Riley Miller, trying to get it out of the heat and get back into the offense. Cross court to Megan Wade. Fake, put her on the ground. Dribble. She's knocked down by Sutara, and they're going to say she fell out of bounds.
Wow, there was a lot of contact there. I'm glad she's not gimping too much as she got up because she hit the floor hard.
I always say it's easy to fall down when you're knocked there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ball comes to Raimundo, nearly stole by Cadence Coyle. Raimundo with it, crossover dribble, come back down the lane with the left hand, give off to Sitara on the outside, a little 15-footer, she misses that. Riley Miller with the exchange down the floor quickly. She's got Cobry Penny on her right, she gives to Cobry Penny, and Penny up with a 15-footer, and Cobry Penny now on the board with a 2-pointer.
Penny can make that shot all day long, on the baseline, open to set her feet, bam, knocks it down, and extends the lead to 3.
But Millard's better when they get that action going. They need to move a little bit. Raimundo with another huge 3-pointer from way outside. Wow, there's no way to defend that.
No, I mean, you typically don't have a defender out that far. And both of those shots just from right, dead on, nothing but net.
And the defender is actually outside the college 3-point line standing there, and she's so far out, there's no defense on her. Pass down the lane to Megan Wade, and she'll put it up and in. Megan Wade put Millard back on top. And now all the starters have scored for the Millard Eagles.
Riley Miller doing a good job feeding the ball inside to her different players.
Now the defense, Cadence Coyle is way outside the 3-point arc now, trying to defend Raimundo. She gets in the corner to to Condi. She misses everything, and it'll be picked up by Megan Wade. Wade go in the corner to Riley Miller. Riley Miller with her trying to own 3. Boom, Riley Miller with a 3. A Flowell Electric 3-pointer. Riley Miller with her second of the game.
Beautiful shot. She just calmly, sets up from the baseline and extends the lead to 5.
It's up 14-9 now. It's just 10 seconds left in the game. Crossover by Raimundo down the lane. Foul call going to be made.
And get that on, Cadence Coyle.
Cadence Coyle. I thought it was on the outside girl too, but they do give it to Cadence. You're right. Her first, second team foul. Neither team in foul trouble. Now will be the strategy situation here. They're going to pull Sutara out. Now does Millard pull Eliza Swallow out to match it?
8 seconds,
and
I don't know.
Rest.
And the clock isn't
ball
going.
stolen.
Clock.
And this is unfortunate because the clock did not start. There's 3 seconds left on the clock. Raimundo gets a shot off. Foul is on Cadence Coyle, and you're right, if the clock had started, maybe all that doesn't count.
It wouldn't have, and it's Cadence Coyle picks up her second foul, but I watched the clock, and it was not started for a good 5 seconds.
Raimundo with it at the line. First free throw is up and good. And she has now 7 points in the ball game of the 10 points total. Next shot is up, and that is off the rim, no good. And they're going to give her 3 points? She was at the free throw line.
That's what I thought as well.
Wow. I missed that one badly. Third shot is up, and that's also good. So she now has a total of 8 points in the game. And with 3 seconds left, give off to Cobry Penny, ahead to Riley Miller. Long 3-point attempt by Riley Miller. And that's not going to work. But Millard will maintain the lead at the end of one. 14-11 is the score for the Millard Eagles. And we'll be back in just a minute.
The Fillmore City Mayor, the City Council, and municipal employees fully support the education of our area youth. The city congratulates the Millard High School team members, the coaches, faculty, staff, and student body on a successful year. The entire city is pleased to sponsor education and athletic competitions which mold the future leaders of our area. Fillmore City is behind the Millard Eagles 100% and wishes the teams the best this season. Happy to be a Millard Eagle sports booster. Fillmore City, go Eagles!
Flowell Electric wants their customers to be safe around electricity. And here's a few tips. First, don't use an electrical appliance around water. Another tip is to call Blue Stakes to have utility lines marked before you dig in your yard. And never damage power company equipment because it causes needless power outages, creates safety hazards, and results in higher power rates. Flowell Electric, a proud supporter of Millard High School.
Welcome back once again to the Events Center here. Getting ready to start the second quarter of this action between Millard and Wasatch Academy. Again, the winner of this will move on to play Duchesne tomorrow, and the loser will be finished for the year. Millard with a slight lead to start with, and the ball goes to Wasatch Academy to start here the second half. Raimundo way outside. Now they have Aubrey Camp in there playing defensively. A nice job by Raimundo as she jumps into a two-point shot from about 10 feet out. 14 to 13 now. Haven't put it up on the board yet.
10 points already for Duda Raimundo.
She's picking up the slack, as you mentioned. Someone would have to pick it up, and she's doing it. Ball moving around now in the game. Camilla Robinson in the ball game for the Millard Eagles. Also Aubrey Camp. Ball goes to Aubrey Camp in the corner. There's a struggle there for the ball, and it's going to be out of bounds off of number 44, Sophia Jesse of Wasatch Academy.
And checking in the game is Sutara replacing Stokio. And
Stokino.
See if it'll be, if we'll see Swallow come back in for Millard.
It's a chess match. They finally pulled Swallow out, and now they immediately put Sutara back in. Cobry Penny with a little 10-footer. That's no good. Rebound ahead to pass ahead. It's going to be hit by Megan Wade, but was it then touched by Condi? They're going to say it was not touched by Condi, so it will be Wasatch Academy ball, trailing by one, and they got it underneath their own basket.
Yeah, not a lot of argument from Millard's side. I mean, I think it would be hard for anybody to really see that unless you were the official down on the baseline.
Ball will go back in the corner to Condi. Three-point attempt on the way. Hits the top of the bank board and comes down in the hands of two players, Megan Wade of Millard and also Jesse of Wasatch Academy. On the exchange, it'll go to Millard.
Good hustle there by Millard. They want to try to get a basket on this possession, but unfortunately they're going to get a quick turnover.
Pass in the corner to Aubrey Camp, goes right through her hands and into the hands of Jesse. And quickly on the attack and down the lane. This is what we worried about. Could they handle the penetration of Raimundo? And so far they have not done as she gets another two-point running basket.
And, everything she's putting up is going in. She is shooting 67% from the field.
Yeah, they move her out. They move out to her on the defense, out on the outside, and then she drives right past and goes down that lane. Millard struggling now as they're down by one, 15-14. Aubrey Camp will go in the corner. Out of the corner, shot by Megan Wade, and that's good for another three. Another Flow Electric three-pointer, Megan Wade.
Wade shows why she's one of the top three-point shooters in two-way. That was a pretty bucket.
They'll go in the corner now. There'll be a travel on Condi. She got her the ball on the wing. They moved her out of the corner up to the wing, but she traveled that time, so that's another turnover. Into the game now, will come back, number 12. And that's Norzam, who started the game, got two quick fouls and had to go out. She'll replace Allie Ward. They stay in that 2-3 zone. Millard trying to figure it out. Looking, penetration, kickoff to Megan Wade. Three-point attempt by Wade. Boom! Another Flowell Electric three-pointer. Megan Wade again.
She's like, I am not going to have my last game be today. She's like, no way, I'm playing one more time tomorrow. Megan Wade stepping it up, extends that lead to 5.
You're going to make us shoot from outside, we'll shoot from outside, and you'll pay the price. You should have kept that. In a baseball game, when the ball comes out, you get to keep it.
I should have kept it.
So that's a souvenir. That's a keeper right there.
I think it'd be bad if any of this equipment got knocked out by a ball. So.
Well, Scott had been sitting there. He couldn't have handled the pass anyway, so it's a good thing you were there.
Totally true.
Ball passed around by Millard. Good defense, hands all over the place. They knock 3 balls down, finally get to pick it up, and they're going to come down court ahead to Condi. That's great defense on the other end. They actually, 3 different passes, they knocked the ball down and finally came up with it. Now they've got Riley Miller outside. And Raimundo's going to dish down inside to Sutara and misses the shot. Ball knocked out by Cobry Penny. And bring it up. Riley Miller in the corner. She'll go back up top to Camilla Robinson. Looking back to Riley Miller. They leave her open. She takes another 3-point shot. That's off the front iron. Picked up by Condi. Racing ahead quickly. She's going to go all the way, lay it up, and, rolls off. And Cobry Penny with the rebound. And then she'll be knocked down. And who will get the foul here? Number 44, Jessie.
So that'll be her first, but that's a lot of hustle and intensity on both sides of the ball as Cobry Penny gets it. She came down kind of hard and kind of had it in the breadbasket, but luckily for her, she kept it in a good position and draws the foul.
And another Cobry Penny, Riley Miller in the corner. She'll bring it back outside. They're going to call her for trouble. They're going to bring Eliza Swallow back in the game to battle with Sutara, I'm sure. Cobry Penny's going to take a rest. And, people that haven't been in this situation don't know how hard it is to get up for this game.
Oh.
You come into it, the idea of a state championship. You lose a game last night. The only thing worse than having to play this game is play the game tomorrow when you lose in the semifinals.
You're right, but this is such a hard game, and it's early in the morning. You're playing for the pride of your school and the pride of, your team. And it's always good to see teams come out and play hard, though, like Millard is doing and Wasatch Academy.
And the other part of it is these two teams played the nightcaps. They were playing basketball last night at 9. They come back this morning at 9.
Yep.
Wasatch Academy misses a shot inside, and Millard back with it. They'll go in the corner to Aubrey Camp. She loses a handle on it, and it'll be picked up by Jessie there. Double dribbles, gets away with it. Now she's looking for Raimundo, and Riley Miller going to take her full court. Trying to keep the ball out of her hands. She's going to dribble, last pass through between the legs, running in the lane, up with the left hand. Misses the shot, however. And it'll be back to Millard. Millard ahead 20-15 now with 3:46 left to go here. And ball goes in the corner to Aubrey Camp, and she shoots it up and in. The youngster growing up in front of our eyes here, Aubrey Camp.
Good for her to make that basket. She struggled on the last couple possessions and wasn't unable to handle the ball, but hey, she makes up for it, gets another bucket, extends that lead to 7.
Coach staying with the young lady to give her confidence, and it paid off there. Condi with a 3-point attempt. That's a high archer way up off the back of the rim. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Jessie there. And into the camp, another young lady is going to come into the game, and it's our sub of the game from last night. That's Paige Cummings coming into the ball game, replacing Aubrey Camp. She was our sub of the game last night for what she did in the game last night.
She played so well. Oh, that was fun to watch her. She gave Millard a lot of spark when they needed it.
It's a long 3-point attempt by Megan Wade, rebound by Robinson. Miller is going to go cross court to, there she is, Paige. Another shot, doesn't get that one. It's going to be foul on the rebound. The rebound is by Riley Miller. White number 44, that's Sophie Jessie, and she's going to get her second. And McCall Alberto in the game will bring it way outside to Megan Wade. She's trying one from downtown. She doesn't get it. McCall Alberto unable to chase it down, and it'll go over to Wasatch Academy.
Now we got 2 girls from Wasatch Academy playing with 2 fouls, Tenzin Norzum and Sophia Jessie. Both of them are staying in the game as Duda Raimundo checks in for Condi.
So Duda Raimundo back in the ball game, and she has been the star thus far. Got all but 3 of the points here in the ball game for Wasatch Academy. Allie Ward dribble the baseline. She's going to turn, come back out to Raimundo, fakes the 3-pointer, and gets the travel call. She does that so quick, I don't know how you call that.
She is super quick with her feet, and you can see her, she just kind of stutter stepped before she put the ball down. So good call by the official.
That's what I'm saying, though. She did it so fast. How do you know? For instant replay. Miller again on the attack in the corner to Camilla Robinson. She's going to try and go past Sutara. Does not get past her. Jessie knocks the ball down, and then Robinson trying to regain possession will knock it out of bounds, so it'll be another turnover on the Millard Eagles.
Good defense by Wasatch Academy.
They quickly bring Courtney Condi back in the basketball game, and out will go number 12, Tenzin Norzum. And again, I think they're going to put, they are, Raimundo at the high post, Sutara at the low post, and they'll bring the ball up with Condi and Abby Ward. Go a 2-1-2 offensive set, back and forth across the top against this zone. And if you're going to put Raimundo in there, you got to get her the ball or it's no good. Finally, she pops to the outside. They get the ball to her on the outside. She shoots it high off the glass. No good. Rebound way outside by Condi. She'll come across and back to Raimundo. Fakes the drive, looks inside. Cross-court pass now to Condi. Shot is off the glass. Rebounded by, well, knocked down by Paige Cummings, and then finally Robinson picks it up, and it'll be a third foul now on Sophia Jesse. The thing we said couldn't happen.
Couldn't happen, and it is happening, and they replace her with Tenzin Norzum, who has 2 fouls. So, you know, the coach for Wasatch Academy definitely having to gamble a little bit here in this ball game.
Well, she's in a tight spot, and still not a shooting foul. McCall Alberto with a 3-point attempt. That's hard off the iron. Rebound by Robinson. Pass back to Alberto. Goes off her hand and out of bounds. So struggling both ways. Both teams struggling to get hold of the ball a little bit. Millard clings to that 22-15 lead with a $1:43 left in the game, in the first half. Excuse me. Not quite the game. It just seems like it. Raimundo goes past the defender, dribbles down the middle, fouled there by Robinson, I believe. And it is on Camilla Robinson, her first. It'll put Raimundo back at the free throw line for 2, or maybe 3, who knows. But it should be 2 shots here. The first one is up, and that's hard off the back iron, no good. She's currently 2 for 4 with another one coming here. Mention again, she's got all but 3 of the points. Second shot is up. That's hard off the iron. Sutara with the rebound, knocked away from her. Comes down in the hands of Norzum, but knocked away, and they're going to say it's off Wasatch Academy. Millard basketball.
That's 8 turnovers for Wasatch Academy this quarter alone.
Wow, this quarter alone. That's not good news for Wasatch Academy. McCall Alberto with us. She'll come cross court to Camilla Robinson in the corner to Riley Miller. Dribble back out with the left hand down. Attacks the big girl inside. No good, but the shortest girl on the floor, Paige Cummings, gets the rebound. And she'll throw it back outside to Camilla Robinson, and she'll travel. So Millard's got a few turnovers of their own this quarter.
They do. This quarter alone, they got 11 total. This quarter, they have 7.
Wow. So again, the rust of playing late last night and the disappointment of losing. Pass in the corner to Condi. She dribbles the baseline, gets knocked down or falls down, and then the ball is tied up, and they'll call a jump ball situation, which will go to Wasatch Academy. Checking in for Millard is Eliza Swallow. Sorry.
Oh, that's what I was just going to say. Swallow checking in the game, replacing Robinson.
Robinson, who just hasn't got her sea legs on her yet, struggled a little bit there in her experience on the floor there. They're comforting her and trying to pick her back up on the bench. Good coaching. The ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll be Wasatch Academy's, and Connie walks over to trigger it in. Looking outside, trying to get the ball. They'll come way outside to Sutara. And she'll give off to Raimundo back in the corner once again to Condi. She likes to shoot that 3 out of the corner, but this game she has not been effective from there.
She nailed a couple last night against Kanab, but yeah, has yet to score this game.
High post, turn around and pass it off, and there's a quick foul there to Megan Wade. And that'll be the first foul, I believe, on Megan Wade, isn't it?
Yep, first one, still not in the bonus. 5 fouls, team fouls apiece for these 2 teams.
That's either good playing or lackadaisical playing. Pass will go way across in the corner to Raimundo. She tries a big one from the corner. That's no good. Ball taken, and now they're going to say Abby Ward travel. She was in trouble being double teamed by Riley Miller and Megan Wade, and she'll get the travel.
Yeah, the size definitely a factor there. She had nowhere to go, and she trying to shuffle step her way out of that.
And Raimundo couldn't hit the shot because she was too close to the basket on that 3-point attempt. Millard has it with 30 seconds left here in the first half. Passing it back and forth across the top. I would assume they'll take the left. No, they won't. Quick shot by Riley Miller. Misses it, partially blocked, picked up by Raimundo. Quickly ahead with the left-hand dribble. Crossover back to the left. Down the lane, throw it up and in. And there's going to be a foul on the floor before the shot. She is just tough to corral.
She is. I actually almost thought that they're going to give her a travel, but they didn't. Megan Wade will pick up a foul, her second.
Second personal foul on Megan Wade. A 6-team foul now, with just 14 seconds left to go here. And there's an illegal screen, and there's the third foul on number 12, Norzum, as she threw a hip and knocked poor Paige Cummings sprawling all over the floor. But now they're in that dire situation we were talking about, 2 of their girls with 3 fouls each.
They are, and that was a very hard foul away from the ball. Not good where you got 2 of your starters playing with 3 fouls in the first half.
Millard will have it now with 8 seconds left. They go deep inside the Page, back outside to McCaliberto, and McCaliberto hits and a Flow Electric three-pointer. McCaliberto, long three-pointer, nearly goes in by Raimundo to end the half. So at the end of one, it's a 10-point lead now for the Millard Eagles at 25-15. And we'll go to the timeout now and be back in just a moment with the Jones and DeMille Engineering halftime show.
The Intermountain Power Service Corporation is proud to bring you this presentation. IPSC is a community-minded company that contributes to our local schools, community organizations, and economy. The Intermountain Power Project consistently ranks among the best of America's coal-based power plants in reliability, cost-effectiveness, and environmental responsibility. Intermountain Power Service Corporation strives for perfection and is honored to be actively involved with Delta, Millard, and Juab high schools.
Our team works hard to shape the quality of life wherever we live and work. These values allow our team to be the go-to source for rural entities.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones and DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti. Visit jonesanddemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones and DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
Roper Lumber in Fillmore is your full-service lumber yard, appliance center, and Ace Hardware store in Millard County. Whether it's a fix-it project, building a shed or addition, or just regular maintenance on the house, the friendly folks at Roper Lumber Ace Hardware are there to help. They also carry a wide selection of Whirlpool appliances, including stainless steel models at incredible prices. For all your hardware and lumber supplies, visit Roper Lumber, Ace Hardware, 95 North Main Street in Fillmore.
Hey y'all, Sahara Motors asked me to remind you that they have the most qualified service department around. Big savings on every purchase. New or used means you'll drive away with a peace of mind knowing you'll be taken care of long after the sale. The 2019 models have hit the lot. Save thousands off MSRP with factory rebates and low 0% APR 72-month financing OAC. Some leftover 2018 models are priced to sell with thousands in additional rebates. That's Sahara Motors in Delta.
Service Drug in Delta is excited to announce they now offer flu and strep testing on the spot with no appointment needed. All you have to do is stop by Service Drug in Delta, and 15 minutes later you'll have your test results. And if it comes back positive, you'll walk out with your filled prescription and your personal doctor will be notified of the results. So take advantage of the convenience of getting flu and strep tested on site without an appointment for just $35 at Service Drug in Delta. And remember, it's service first at Service Drug.
Stevens Feed and Holden serves the surrounding communities in Millard County as well as farmers in central and southern Utah. They buy and sell alfalfa hay and can haul your hay to wherever it needs to go. You can be assured that you'll get the right price while receiving the service you deserve when buying and selling hay. The entire crew appreciates farmers and ranchers for their business over the years, and they're happy to contribute to the school and community as a sports booster. That's Stevens Feed and Holden, a proud supporter of Millard Athletics.
This is Mark Huntsman, President and CEO of Sunrise Engineering. Thank you to our clients and employees at Sunrise Engineering. When you think of an engineering company, roads and water systems may come first to your mind. At Sunrise, we're in the people business. The people at Sunrise work hard to create solutions that work and relationships that last for the people of our communities. To become part of the Sunrise team or to learn more about our professional services, visit us at sunrise-eng.com.
Disappears. Welcome back once again to the D Event Center. We are at halftime, and this is the Jones and DeMille Engineering halftime show. Jones and DeMille Engineering have been supporting their youth in their efforts to develop new talents and passions and paving the way to success. And from slam dunks to buzzer beaters, the Jones and DeMille Engineering team is here to help you tackle the toughest infrastructure issues. And we appreciate Jones and DeMille helping us with the halftime show. A slow start by both teams, but finally seemed to be Millard finally got it going as they jump out to a 10-point lead here to at the halftime, 25-15. And we turn some time over to Pepper Gale to give us statistics and individual scoring.
Well, looking at, statistics, the thing that stood out to me this game has been turnovers for both teams, as both teams have been really careless with the ball at times. Both teams now with 11 turnovers each. You typically don't want to get even 11 turnovers in a game, so 11 turnovers in the first half. That's something both coaches are going to definitely want to talk to their teams about.
You got Scott's theory on that?
You'll have to remind me.
He said something. It was Statman Dave was giving it to me over in Ephraim last week. Something about when you get to 11 turnovers, you lose.
Oh.
Beyond 11, you can survive 11, but when you get beyond 11, you lose, unless the other team has more.
Yeah,
that would be my addition to his theory.
Absolutely. Looking at rebounds, very close in the rebounding department with Millard out rebounding them 20 to 17. Shooting percentage is definitely what's got Millard in, the 10-point lead. They're shooting 34% as opposed to 23%. But Wasatch Academy has only had 2 girls score. Duda Raimundo has 12 of the 15 points, and Barbara Sutara has the other 3. And, when you're going to win a ball game, you've got to have more balanced scoring.
I think the only other girl that's even taken a shot is Courtney Condi. The other gals have played. I don't think Norsam's taken a shot. Storchino has not taken a shot. Sophie Jesse, I don't believe, has taken a shot.
You are correct. If I'm looking at the shot cards, you are the only other person is. Yep, those 2 have been the only 2 to even take a shot.
Yeah.
And then looking at individual scoring for Millard, I'll let you handle that, Dennis.
Oh, you're going to put the pressure on me, are you now?
I am.
It's interesting that in the game right now, and this is something they couldn't do a lot of last night, but they have 5 3-pointers already in the basketball game here in the ball game. But they've spread the scoring out. You have Riley Miller with 6, 2 of those 2 3-pointers. You have Cobry Penny with just 2. You'd expect her to get a few more as the game goes on. And then Megan Wade with 8, and she had a couple of big 3-pointers herself. And Cadence Coyle with 2, and Eliza Swallows with 2. Again, she's the counter to the big girl Satara. And then Aubrey Camp with 2 off the bench, a young gal there, and McCall Alberto with a big 3-pointer also. And that's so that 7 girls have scored for the Millard Eagles. They've only had 2 other girls play, and they haven't scored yet. But that's the way to spread it out. That's great.
It is, and when you have a team where you have 5, 6, 7 girls each scoring 5, 6, 7 points, that's a lot more formidable and a lot more difficult to claim the victory on when you only have 2 players from the other team who are your threatening to score.
We appreciate Pepper Gale and her help with the statistics and that she brings to us. We also appreciate Jones and DeMille Engineering with their halftime sponsorship. We're going to take another break, and then we'll be back and ready for some second half action here at the state tournament.
Millard County residents are accustomed to friendly service, quality grocery items, and convenient prices at Dwayne's Food Town in Fillmore. Dwayne's Food Town prides itself on providing the choicest cuts of meat in their meat department, assuring they offer the freshest produce available, and providing the best value on every grocery item in the store. Stop in and discover for yourself the hometown service and attention that you deserve at Dwayne's Food Town, located at 375 South Main in Fillmore. Proud to support the Eagles this year.
It's time to supercharge your internet with the fastest speeds in the area from Centracom. Get ready for high gear downloads that power buffer-free streaming, gaming, sharing, and surfing. And fire up all your devices at once with reliable speeds amplified by Centra Wi-Fi, our whole home mesh Wi-Fi system. Get on the fast track to a powerful online experience. Call or click Centracom.com to supercharge your internet today.
The Fillmore City Mayor, the City Council, and municipal employees fully support the education of our area youth. The city congratulates the Millard High School team members, the coaches, faculty, staff, and student body on a successful year. The entire city is pleased to sponsor education and athletic competitions which mold the future leaders of our area. Fillmore City is behind the Millard Eagles 100% and wishes the teams the best this season. Happy to be a Millard Eagle sports booster. Fillmore City, go Eagles!
Flowell Electric wants their customers to be safe around electricity. And here's a few tips. First, don't use an electrical appliance around water. Another tip is to call Blue Stakes to have utility lines marked before you dig in your yard. And never damage power company equipment because it causes needless power outages, creates safety hazards, and results in higher power rates. Flowell Electric, a proud supporter of Millard High School.
The Intermountain Power Service Corporation is proud to bring you this presentation. IPSC is a community-minded company that contributes to our local schools, community organizations, and economy. The Intermountain Power Project consistently ranks among the best of America's coal-based power plants in reliability, cost-effectiveness, and environmental responsibility. Intermountain Power Service Corporation strives for perfection and is honored to be actively involved with Delta, Millard, and Juab high schools.
Welcome back to the Event Center. Hey, I was taking a break right there, enjoying the scenes and the music and everything that was going on. I was actually looking at the other end down there and seeing what was going on with the Wasatch Academy. Some keys to the game. Get me off the hot seat here because I was lackadaisical. Again, the second half, your keys to the game you gave before, how are they working out, and what do you think we'll see here in the second half or need to see?
I think looking at keys to the for both teams, they've got to cut down on turnovers. They have got to handle the ball better. If you're Wasatch Academy, they've got to get other girls ready to score. Other girls have got to step it up and get some baskets. And if I'm Coach Bassett for Millard, I'm telling them, hey, you've got to take care of the ball better, keep up the defensive intensity. Look for your good shots. If somebody has an open shot at 15 feet out, but somebody's 2 feet under the basket, get it into them. Just execute and make every possession count.
Appreciate that. I also think one key for him, too, is Cobry Penny has not really been in the game yet, and I think she's not going as hard as she normally does, and that has to do maybe with that leg. But I think she needs to be a little bit more involved offensively and defensively here in the second half. So Millard will get it on the alternating possession as we start here the third quarter. And again, we appreciate Jones and DeMille Engineering, their sponsorship of the halftime show. And after the game is over, we'll have a quick show, and that'll be by the Sunrise Engineering sponsoring that one. A quick turnover or steal, and Raimundo will take it. She misses her layup, and a steal now by Eliza Swallow, and she'll give off to Megan Wade. She steals the cross-court pass that was attempted. Quickly in the corner to Riley Miller with a three-pointer tipped up. Boom, and another Flowell Electric three-pointer by Riley Miller.
Wow, she's pretty deadly from outside. When she gets on, she's pretty lethal.
She is, and we'll give all of her credit. Her dad taught her everything, Mark Miller. That's what we'll say anyway. Another steal by Eliza Swallow. And if this is against Jessie, that'll be her fourth, I believe. Or are they going to go against? They're going to go against Sutara.
Ooh, lucky break there as both Sutara and Jessie were all over Millard with that ball. But heck, that would have been Jessie's fourth foul.
As it is, it's only the first foul on Barbara Sutara. And Miller will go down inside to Riley Miller. She'll kick it back outside, but adjusting her position was Coyle, and pass goes past her. It went where she was, but not where she was headed. And so another turnover against the Millard Eagles. Again, they have a 28-15 lead in the third quarter here. Back and forth across the top. They've gone back to the high post with Raimundo. Now they're going to go nice pass down low. Oh, and a block by Cobry Penny. It looked like a for sure shot layup, and a nice block by Penny.
Great play, great defensive play. She was at the right time. That was beautiful.
Ball's kicked out to Cadence Coyle. We said she had to get more involved, and so far she has been. She's going to dribble down the lane, kick it outside to Cadence Coyle, and she does adjust her feet before she puts the ball on the floor. Another turnover against the Millard Eagles.
Yeah, that's 3 already this quarter. And, hey, but, as long as Wasatch Academy stays in the running with them, then they cancel each other out.
But the difference there is the possibility of 6 extra points there, driving the point total up over to a 20-point lead. Sutara with a big rebound underneath. Cobry Penny could do nothing really but watch that, and Sutara's going to lay it back in for her first 2 points since early in the first quarter, really. And now Millard back on the attack. Cross court to down inside to Swallow. Swallow misses it. Cobry Penny with the rebound knocked away from her. Now Riley Miller will steal the ball, and she'll be fouled, and this will be a fourth foul. No, excuse me, that was not number 12. That's number 11, Courtney Condi.
It was a great hustle there by Millard to get the rebound and then force the foul. They really would be good for them to get a bucket on this possession.
Going to come across the top to Riley Miller, back to Megan Wade, across court. There's Penny up with it. That's not a three-pointer, just inside. But Penny, I wish I had a nickel and said I told her to do all this, because she's really getting involved now offensively and defensively, and I think that's the missing link to really get them going. Shot taken down by Megan Wade. Megan Wade on the attack. She doesn't have numbers. She's going to attack it anyway. Give off to Riley Miller. Fake the shot. Dribble down inside. Puts it up. Runs into Jesse there. Both go down. Riley Miller slow getting up. Steal by Millard. Then Cobry Penny on the attack now, and there'll be a foul called. And it'll be on number White 12, and that's 4 on Norzem.
You can see that the intensity is definitely in favor of Millard. They've come with a lot more intensity this half than Wasatch Academy has.
Comes into Cobry Penny, left side, gives off to Megan Wade. Quick 15-foot shot up by her. Comes down, rebound. Satara saves it from going out of bounds to Raimundo, and she dribbles past everybody down the lane with the right hand. Lays a swinging hook shot up, no good. Cobry Penny with the rebound, and she's going to come quickly back up court. And again, the advanced pace, like you said, is in favor of Millard. Cobry Penny goes all the way to the rack, puts it up, misses that. Rebound by Coyle. That shot is blocked by Satara. And then Cobry Penny is going to get a foul on Satara on the rebound, and the officials missed the elbow.
They did, but I think maybe like you said before, maybe we were listening to our keys of the game, because both teams, it seems like they've done what we thought they should do, and Cobry Penny has really come alive this third quarter to give Millard the momentum they need to really start to break this game open.
13-point lead for the Millard Eagles with 4:48 to go here. In the corner to Satara. She's going to drive past Cobry Penny. Penny leans in and is going to get the foul again.
Your second foul, both this quarter.
2 on Cobry Penny. So just when she was getting going, she's going to have a bit of a foul trouble, and they're going to put McCall-Alberto in the game for Cobry Penny.
Also checking in is Paige Cummings.
The freshman comes in. Paige Cummings will come in for Cadence Coyle. So we'll start it that way. Raimundo will go over in the corner to Condi. Condi with a three-point attempt. That's up. Satara standing way outside, gets the rebound. She'll shoot it up off the glass, and good by Satara. And third quarter so far is hers with 4 points. Nobody else has scored. Paige Cummings with a little 10-footer. That's no good. Bounces off, comes down to Jesse, and Jesse will give off to Raimundo. Quickly attacks the defense. Throws up a running left-handed scoop shot of some sort, and it goes in by Raimundo. And a quick timeout called by the Wasatch Academy Lady Tigers, and they've cut this lead down to 9 at 21:30 with 4:20 left to go here. The Intermountain Fillmore Hospital scoreboard check, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Our team works hard to shape the quality of life wherever we live and work. These values allow our team to be the go-to source for rural entities.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones and DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti. Visit jonesanddemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones and DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
Welcome back to the Defense Center here in Ogden, Utah, the site of the 2A state championships this year. We're in the girls' one-loss division, the consolation bracketing. And we have a game going here with 4:20 left to go and 21-30 for the Millard Eagles. But they've got a bit of a run going on right now by the Wasatch Academy Lady Tigers. And they called a timeout to make some more adjustments.
We'll do a couple of substitutions coming in. We already talked about McCall-Alberto and Paige Cummings. And after the bucket by Duda Raimundo, Millard really, this is very important that they handle the ball well and try to get some points on this possession.
Wasatch Academy, well, I thought they jumped into a man, but it was a matching zone is what it was. Pass stolen by Sutara, regained by Riley Miller. They walk away from her, so she shoots a three. No, we'll call it a pass inside to Megan Wade, who lays it in.
Megan Wade was just at the right place at the right time. Fell right into her hands.
I believe that was the play the coach drew up during the timeout right there.
Make it look like a shot, but it's just a pass.
That's right. Now again on the attack, Sutara way outside. She'll dribble, penetrate, kick it back outside around the corner to Raimundo from the left corner. Up with a high arching three. No good. Paige Cummings streaks in and gets it. She took off to the races. Unfortunately, she had to go out of bounds to make it happen. But great hustle by Cummings.
It is. I really love watching her play. She brings a lot of energy to the Millard Eagles.
Raimundo will trigger it in. 3:33 left to go here in the third quarter. Raimundo looking, will come up near side to Sutara. Way outside now, back to Raimundo. Raimundo with another long three-point attempt. Ooh. Hits the back iron and comes down. And they're going to call a foul over the top. If this is on Jesse, she's done. Foul is on number 44. Excuse me, she is not finished. I was thinking that was Norzam.
No, but she almost is. That's 4 fouls, and there's still a lot of minutes left to play in this game. 3:24 left in the third.
Pass to McCall-Alberto, left wing. She'll shoot it up. Comes off the iron, no good. 2-on-1 break. Hustling back to help out is Paige Cummings, but Raimundo will lay it up and in for 2 more on her score. Now quickly up ahead is Paige Cummings, dribbling into the teeth of that defense. The ball is stolen away from her. And Condi will be called for the travel call and a turnover against Wasatch Academy.
Hey, I want to point out the great sportsmanship I've seen from Millard this game right there, due to Raimundo kind of falling down, Riley Miller stopping to pick her up. I've seen it all game long. Millard really doing a good job sportsmanlike, and I love to see that in high school sports.
They do a good job with that. I appreciate you mentioning that, and I'm sure their coaches and fans and parents will appreciate that also. Megan Wade with it, dribbling to the right-hand side, looking inside. She's going to try to go to Paige Cummings, stolen away there by Courtney Condi. And they'll come back on the other end. 2 minutes and 46 seconds left here. A Millard clinging to that 9-point lead now. It was up as high as 14 at one point. They go to the high point. Cross court to Satara. Dribbles the baseline. She's driving against Camilla Robinson, and Camilla Robinson doing what she could, but not able to handle that. And she'll get called for the foul.
Yeah, that's, what do you do in situations like that? You just kind of got to go straight up. There's a size differential. It's you just do what you can do to defend it.
Yeah, trying to hold it out, and it was tough. So I think coming out of the game is Raimundo for a quick break. And looking inbound will come to Satara. Satara dribbles left-hand across, back out in the corner to Courtney Condi. And Condi's going to get knocked out of bounds. Oh, they're going to just say she fell out of bounds or stepped on the sideline. So it'll be out of bounds for Millard. I thought she was knocked out by the Robinson girl.
Wow, that was a lot of contact there, but hey, we're down here, they're down there, so.
A break for the Millard Eagles. And Raimundo coming quickly back in the ball game, back in for Abby Ward. A real quick break and a rest for her there. 229 left to go here. The game has kind of slowed down as far as time off the clock is concerned here. Cobry Penny back in the ball game. Megan Wade will drive down the lane, lay it up with the right hand and be fouled. That's a great play against Raimundo. Raimundo will get the foul. The basket is good.
And the senior just steps up and makes something happen. Great job there by Megan Wade to go in, get the and one, and it could be, she could bring the lead with this free throw up to 12.
She's at the Millard County Credit Union free throw line, and she makes good on that attempt. And so Megan Wade extends her lead as far as total points in the ball game, having a great game, as the senior should. Satara with it. She'll go cross court now, down in the corner to, whoa, nice pass inside to Condi. Great pass inside. Making that pass was Norzem. Beautiful pass inside to Condi for the layup.
First person other than Sutara and Raimundo to score for Wasatch Academy. Condi gets on the books.
Riley Miller is going to take off to the races and forgets to put the ball down first. Another turnover against the Millard Eagles.
And again, that's kind of an unforced error. She just wanted to go where she wanted to go, and she went there before she put the ball down.
Back on the attack now. Number 23 with the ball, and that's Stoichino. She'll give off inside now to Courtney Condi. Attempt to pass the ball to Sutara. Stolen away, picked up by Penny. Ahead to Riley Miller. She's all alone at the three-point line. Off the rim, no good. Rebound is by Raimundo. And she'll bring it quickly back up court. Going to go down the lane. Flying over the top of everybody. They're going to call the basket.
Ooh.
They're going to count it. Blue 10 takes the foul. That's Riley Miller's first. But they do give the basket to Raimundo, and she'll get a free throw attempt coming.
Wow, watching that on the replay, she threw that up, and wow. Who did they call that foul on?
Riley Miller.
Miller, she was planted like a tree.
That's what I thought, too. It was going to be an offensive foul call, but not to be. Misses the free throw. Over the top of Satara. Penny comes down with it anyway as she battles Satara over the top. And with 1:19 left to go, Millard at the 8-point lead now. Kicks it back outside to McCall-Alberto. She tries the three. That's no good. Rebound by Megan Wade. She puts it up and in. Nice job and nice hustle by Megan Wade.
Wade is having a great game. I was going to say night, but morning. Just doing what she can to lead her team to try to battle for that 5th and 6th position.
7 points here in the third quarter. She's kind of holding it for him. Driving down the lane once again is Raimundo. Alberto with the rebound.
That's about the first one we've seen her not make.
And Riley Miller will bring it up. We have a timeout here. This is a Rhodes Pumps timeout. If it has to do with pumps or irrigation systems, check first with the company with the latest training. Call Rhodes Pumps at 435-743-6277. We'll take a short break.
Roper Lumber in Fillmore is your full-service lumber yard, appliance center, and Ace Hardware store in Millard County. Whether it's a fix-it project, building a shed or addition, or just regular maintenance on the house, the friendly folks at Roper Lumber Ace Hardware are there to help. They also carry a wide selection of Whirlpool appliances, including stainless steel models at incredible prices. For all your hardware and lumber supplies, visit Roper Lumber Ace Hardware, 95 North Main Street in Fillmore.
Welcome back once again to the D Event Center, and also another shout out to Barrett Hilton and his crew, as they've got cameras all over the place and they're bringing you the visual images of this basketball game here today in behalf of Centricom Channel 10. And again, the addition to Centricom to the Mid-Utah radio system has been a great boon to the young people in this part of the state. We appreciate all that they do, and Barrett Hilton and the time he's spending. Riley Miller out of the corner with a three-point attempt. It's no good. Over the top. Now we're going to get a foul call. Boy, we got youth all over the place now, as you got Aubrey Lunt and also DeGraffenried in the ball game. So we got 3 freshmen out there and then a junior and a senior. So they really went young. And with 30 seconds left to go here, and a 10-point lead for Millard, giving the older girls a little bit of a break here towards the end. Ball knocked out of bounds. Great defensive play by Megan Wade, and she has really stepped up all over the floor for Millard.
She has. I really appreciate, and I think it's amazing the leadership she's showing this game.
They try to come into Satara, but Megan Wade steals it away, and we'll see what happens here. Going to go down inside to Aubrey Lunt. She gets it, gives off to Riley Miller. She drives the lane, and it's going to be fouled in the lane, but who will it go to, Sutaro or Stoichino? It'll go to Julia Stoichino, her personal foul. I wonder if all these young girls in is just to maybe give the older girls a little bit of a rest here at the end of the first quarter. Ball comes in the corner to Mary DeGraffenry. She's going to shoot the 3. They're going to call her for a travel first. You know, it's good to get the young girls this opportunity because this is the team next year.
It is, and, you know, Millard is going to have such an incredible team next year. Only losing Megan Wade, you're going to see them go far next year.
Condi drives down the lane. She's looking to put a shot up, shoots it at the buzzer, and it's no good. Rebounded by Paige Cummings, and that's the end of 3 now. And Miller still with that 10-point lead, 27-37, as the older girls start to check back in now. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with fourth quarter action in just a moment.
Hey y'all, Sahara Motors asked me to remind you that they have the most qualified service department around. Big savings on every purchase. New or used means you'll drive away with a peace of mind knowing you'll be taken care of long after the sale. The 2019 models have hit the lot. Save thousands off MSRP with factory rebates and low 0% APR 72-month financing OAC. Some leftover 2018 models are priced to sell with thousands in additional rebates. That's Sahara Motors in Delta.
Service Drug in Delta is excited to announce they now offer flu and strep testing on the spot with no appointment needed. All you have to do is stop by Service Drug in Delta, and 15 minutes later you'll have your test results. And if it comes back positive, you'll walk out with your filled prescription and your personal doctor will be notified of the results. So take advantage of the convenience of getting flu and strep tested on site without an appointment for just $35 at Service Drug in Delta. And remember, it's service first at Service Drug.
Hats off to the coaches, as they are always thinking, the coaches are. That time they run 6 players on the floor. Miller tries, but the official caught it and sent one back to the bench. So we start the fourth quarter here. Ball up goes to Raimundo with the high post. She's going to try and go deep inside. Kick the ball, but a nice steal attempt by Candace Coyle. And it'll be out of bounds for, Cadence Coyle. Her sister's Candace. Ball in the corner now to Condi. Going to go to Raimundo. Steps back to the three-point line. They leave her open, so she'll shoot one quick. Cobry Penny with the rebound. They got Riley Miller out, but they don't see her. And so they'll work the ball up. Megan Wade will go left hand down the lane. Stop, looking across the top. Penny, its ball is knocked away by Raimundo out of bounds. And it'll be back to the Millard Eagles.
And Raimundo, she's played so tough, 18 points, and again, you can see she doesn't want this to be her last game either.
Yeah.
And she's working really hard trying to cut into this 10-point lead.
She's a battler for sure. They got in the corner to Riley Miller. Back outside to Megan Wade. Now they go back to Megan Wade once again. Two-person game on the far side. Penetration by Megan Wade. Riley Miller with the ball. Nice assist by Megan Wade, and Riley Miller scores 2 more.
I was glad to see her, instead of taking the three-pointer, to take a few extra dribbles in for a shorter shot. She struggled a little bit from outside the arc, but she knocks that one down to extend the lead to 12.
They're going to put the ball in the high post to Raimundo. She goes low to Satara, but it's knocked away and finally goes through her legs and out of bounds. Turnover, Wasatch Academy, and now you're starting to see a little more of the frustration in the eyes of the Wasatch Academy girls.
I think you're right. And, this is 7 minutes left in the game. Every possession counts for both of these teams.
Now Millard with the ball. They're going to look inside. They get the ball to Eliza Swallow, and she tries to put a move on Satara. She just intimidates things. She is so tall in there. She intimidates that, and then Eliza Swallow with a turnover now.
She is, and that size, when we saw it yesterday when Millard was playing North Summit, as McQueen really intimidated a lot of the girls. The size, sometimes just the sheer size, can be daunting.
Raimundo with it now. They go double pick on Riley Miller off the top. Partially blocked by Cadence Coyle and picked up by Megan Wade. That's a great job by Cadence Coyle. Quickly ahead to Riley Miller. She gonna dribble with the left hand, come down, scoop shot, no good. Rebound comes down finally to Wasatch Academy, and Stoichino with it. She'll give it off to Raimundo. Raimundo will come. That's a bit of a carry, but they're not calling that anymore as she turns that ball over. She goes down the lane, and finally there's going to be a foul call. She just creates so much havoc with her quickness and crossover dribbles.
She does, because she's deadly outside, and she's really quick inside. And with that foul to Cadence Coyle, will be in the bonus. So we're going to see – oh, nope, we're not yet.
That's the third foul on Cadence Coyle, but up here they said, says 7 up top, but they're not going to give the free throws yet. They'll come in short to Satara. She's tied up, gets loose, puts the shot up in the middle and puts it down. Satara scores that one.
She kind of went up just in the middle of a bunch of trees, the tallest tree of them, but she was able to get the basket.
Ball's in the corner to Cadence Coyle. She'll shoot the three-pointer. Riley Miller with the rebound. And they're going to call Riley Miller?
That's what I'm thinking. No.
Okay. They pointed the other way, and I thought Riley Miller got that foul. How can that be? But they called it on Satara, 42. Only her second personal foul.
So now we're in the 1-and-1 for Millard, and it'll be Riley Miller at the free throw line. I think this is her first shot to tie him at the free throw line.
Millard County Credit Union free throw, and that's good by Riley Miller. And they really haven't been. That's only the second free throw of the game for the Millard Eagles. They're 2 for 2. It was what I have them.
Wow.
And only the second free throw of the game.
You're right. 100% from the free throw line.
Now you've jinxed her. We'll see if she can handle the pressure and make that second free throw after that statement. And she does. She breaks that curse. You didn't jinx her.
I didn't. I'm really glad I didn't.
Millard now with a 41-29 lead, a 12-point lead now. And Wasatch Academy with it with 5 minutes and 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter and the ball game and in the season for one of these teams. Miller has dropped back into his zone now. Looks like it'll be a 1-3-1. Cadence Coyle stole it. The official got in the way, and he knows he messed up. He's grinning at her. Nice hustle once again by Cadence Coyle. That ball will be triggered into Condi. Again, they've got Raimundo at the high post. That negates her ability to shoot that long three. Going to go back. Now they'll go to the high post to Raimundo. Turnaround jump shot over Swallow. And no good. Megan Wade with the rebound. And Megan Wade will bring it forward. Stutter step. Going to go into the big trees. Lay it up and in. Megan Wade. Great leadership out of your senior.
Heck yes, it is. And, she's 17 points. She just took it to the basket hard. What a great job by number 22.
Nice little stutter step move to slow the defense down. Raimundo with it, high post, double teamed there. Kick it back outside to Condi. Now to Sataro in the right corner. She way outside. She'll go cross court. Shot is going to be up by Norzum. No good. Cobry Penny with the rebound, and she'll bring it up now. Way ahead to Cadence Coyle. Looking, come back up top to Wade. Wade will left alone. She'll shoot the three-pointer. No good. Cobry Penny tips it back out. She'll get her own rebound, and she's been a force here in the second half, as we noticed. Good job by Cobry Penny. Now in the corner to Riley Miller. She'll attempt a three-pointer. Off the front iron. Cobry Penny with another rebound. She'll bring it back out again to Megan Wade.
Wow, she's just a workhorse under there. She's just getting it and feeding it back out. Cobry Penny, not a lot of points on the board, but a lot of good hustle play everywhere else.
Doing the other things, yep. Penny with it now. Millard with a 14-point lead. Down the middle, Cadence Coyle's knocked down, stolen away by Jesse. Give off to Raimundo. Ball partially tipped, ends up in the hands of Ward, Penny. It's not Ward, but Penny with the rebound. And another big rebound by Cobry Penny.
Coach Bassett here, it's, hey, girls, take your time. Walk the ball up the floor. Let's burn some clock.
Just under 4 minutes here, and they do have that 14-point lead. Cobry Penny penetrates, kicks it out in the corner to Riley Miller. Oh, she was inside the line just barely, though. I thought she had another big three-pointer, but it's only a 2. But that'll extend the lead once again, 45-29 now, and it'll be a timeout, a Rhodes Pumps timeout called by Wasatch Academy. It's a full timeout, and with 3:43, we'll take it with them. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Stevens Feed and Holden serves the surrounding communities in Millard County as well as farmers in central and southern Utah. They buy and sell alfalfa hay and can haul your hay to wherever it needs to go. You can be assured that you'll get the right price while receiving the service you deserve when buying and selling hay. The entire crew appreciates farmers and ranchers for their business over the years, and they're happy to contribute to the school and community as a sports booster. That's Stevens Feed and Holden, a proud supporter of Millard Athletics.
This is Mark Huntsman, President and CEO of Sunrise Engineering. Thank you to our clients and employees at Sunrise Engineering. When you think of an engineering company, roads and water systems may come first to your mind. At Sunrise, we're in the people business. The people at Sunrise work hard to create solutions that work and relationships that last for the people of our communities. To become part of the Sunrise team or to learn more about our professional services, visit us at sunrise-eng.com.
Welcome back to the Event Center. We're just trying to check the schedule for the next ball game that we come to. I believe it's in the men's drop-down division, the one-loss division, Consolation, and I believe we believe it's going to be Enterprise, and we're looking up the other one. I think it's going to be APA, Draper, APA, and Enterprise in the next ball game, but we'll check that to make sure if you're waiting to see the next one. In this game, Millard with a 16-point lead and 3:38 left to go in the game. And on the attack is the Wasatch Academy Lady Tigers. Cross-court shot taken off the rim. Satara, ball knocked away by Megan Wade, kicked it back in bounds. Nice hustle once again by Megan Wade into Riley Miller. And Miller will bring it up. Camille Robinson in the game now for the Millard Eagles. And Robinson with it on the right-hand side, wing extended, free throw line. Down inside to Cobry Penny. She's going to go up against pressure. And that'll be a foul on number 11, Courtney Condi. You know, I'm kind of surprised that the two young ladies with 4 fouls are still with us. They haven't fouled out yet.
They haven't, and they're playing with 4 fouls the entire game, then, you know, staying in it till the very end. The next game is actually going to be Beaver and Enterprise.
Beaver and Enterprise, okay, thank you. So Beaver and Enterprise, that'll be brought to you as a simulcast, and Scott Langford is toning up his voice, and we'll be back. Cobry Penny misses the first free throw. That's the first missed free throw of the game for the Millard Eagles. And Cobry Penny will hit the second one. That's only 5 points for her, as you mentioned, but she's done so many other important things in this basketball game.
She already has 10 rebounds, 2 steals, 4 assists. She's making up for it.
Satara wheels and deals inside, finally gets it off inside. Oh, and a Jesse with a missed layup there, and a rebound, another one by Cobry Penny. So Megan Wade with it, Millard on the attack. 2 minutes and 52 seconds left here. McCall Alberto checking into the ball game. And Camilla Robinson. And around to Cobry Penny in the corner to Riley Miller. Back out to Cadence Coyle. Coach trying to get the younger girls in for a little more experience here with a 14-point leader. Megan Wade way outside. Camilla Robinson, far side to Cobry Penny. They're just taking time. No one really pushing the action here. Back in the corner to Camilla Robinson, back outside. Coach may have to call timeout to get these younger girls in.
You're right.
Cobry Penny kicks it back out to Cadence Coyle. Back to Cadence Coyle, across the top, Megan Wade. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Fouled by number 11. And that'll be the third foul on Courtney Condi.
And, you know, it looks like that Millard pretty much has this one in the ice box. They will go on to play Duchesne in the 5th and 6th place game tomorrow. And I think this is the last we'll see of Cobry Penny and Cadence Coyle.
They both check out, and into the game come McCall Alberto, and once again Audrey Camp comes into the ball game. So a shot by Cadence Coyle, Megan Wade, and she extends her point lead in the ball game. And she hits that free throw. She'll have another one here. We had to stop, and McCall had to adjust the shoes. Shot by Megan Wade is up, and she's had a great game today, too, as Cadence. There's Megan Wade.
19 points.
Wow. Great job by a senior. You expect that. Whoa, that should be double dribble. Whoa.
That should be something.
I'm not going to try and describe it, but it was interesting to watch. They do call her for the travel. If you've got the TV, you can watch that. 2 minutes left here in the ball game, and Millard's comfortably ahead now. Riley Miller with it, and they'll check in some more of the young girls. Riley Miller will drive the baseline, kick it way back outside to Camilla Robinson, and then to Audrey Camp across the top. And ball stolen by Satara. If she could corral it, she finally does on the sideline. Give it back to Norzum. Norzum will drive the lane and lay it up and in. Nice job by Tennyson Norzum, her first points of the ball game.
Yep, she joins Courtney Condi, Raimundo, and Sutara in the scoring people.
Only the 4, yeah. McCall-Alberto with it. They're being defended out there man-to-man or girl-to-girl. Riley Miller now with the pass, looking inside. And Audrey Camp across to Megan Wade. And they will foul Megan Wade and put Megan Wade back at the line. I think they're trying to get Megan Wade out of the game, but she keeps going back to the free throw line. 4 fouls now on Courtney Condi.
And Megan Wade looking at her free throw. She is 3 for 3. She's probably not the girl you want to foul.
But she'll miss the second one on purpose so she can stay in the game.
I would if I were her.
Makes the first one. Into the game comes Mary DeGraffenried. Also, Aubrey Camp will be coming to the ball game. Sitting down, Riley Miller, who's had a great game. And Audrey Lunt is coming in for Megan Wade. So we'll see if she misses it on purpose here to stay in the game. Shot is up and good. She wants the handshake and the hurrah from the crowd. So great game by the senior, Megan Wade, a candidate for that player of the game, Fillmore City player of the game. And we'll talk about that after the ball game is over. Millard now with a 19-point lead with 4:14 left. Gets it inside to Satara. Satara goes up against Camilla Robinson, no good. Aubrey Lent trying to get that rebound. It's on the ground. There's a tie-up between Camp and also Norzum for Wasatch Academy. It's going to go to the Millard Eagles.
So Camp will get credit for the rebound because on the possession it's going to Millard.
Now McCall-Alberto ends up in the point guard position at this point in time. With a dribble left, guarded there by Satara. Looking. They got a mess up out front. I mean, a 5-second call. We had 6 of the 10 girls standing out here next to each other reaching for that ball. It's a 5-second count. Had quite a huddle out here, didn't we? If there had been a football on the field, we would have called that a huddle. 53 seconds left to go. Again, a 19-point lead. Way outside, another 3-point attempt. There she is. And Raimundo with another long 3-pointer. And the pass is too big for Camilla Robinson. Raimundo with it. She needs to shoot from there. She's going to go nice down inside. Nice pass inside to Norzum for a layup there. And 30 seconds left. And now there's going to be a travel call against Millard and another turnover against the Millard Eagles. You don't like to see this. You put the girls in for a little experience. You don't want to see them doing this kind of stuff.
Right, and, Wasatch County putting a full court press on a little bit, too little, too late, but causing a lot of turnovers.
Another long shot by Norzum. No good this time. Lunt with the rebound, looking for someone to take the ball. Finally gets it up to McCall-Alberto. McCall-Alberto goes all the way down the sideline, shoots it up, no good. Rebound to Norzum, ahead to Satara. Way too big for her. Only one that's going to field that is Barrett Hilton running the camera down there. They'll come in now to Camilla Robinson. Through her hands, picked up by Mary DeGraffenried, back to Robinson. And going to let it tick down there. That's the ball game, folks. Wasatch 36, Millard 50. That's it for the ball game here. And Millard has won the ball game. And they will move on to play tomorrow against Duchesne. We'll get to that time a little later. And Wasatch Academy, unfortunately for them, their season is over, and they'll be done for now. We'll be back in just a moment with a short Sunrise Engineering post-game show so that we can give Scotty plenty of time to talk about the Beaver Enterprise ball game. We'll be back in just a minute.